What's going on, everyone? My name is Tazzy Cookie, and today's episode of Weapon Strip, we're going to be looking at the AN94. So just like every other episode, I'm going to give you guys some stats behind the AN94, and then I'm going to jump into my thoughts and my opinions on how the weapon has handled throughout the week. So the stats are as followed. The magazine capacity is 30 plus 1 round in the chamber. The fire rate is 600 rounds per minute. The fire type is automatic to 2-round burst and single round burst as well. The reload time is 2.45 seconds and then going up to about 3.3 seconds if the magazine is completely dry. The damage is 25% at mid-range and then dropping down to 18.4% at long range. Now with last week's Humble Bundle sale, I could understand it from a noob, but someone that with that high rank sitting in a corner, I just had to say something, and I found it pretty funny because then I just went right back and raped his face with my AN94. I found out that the AN94 is a beast. Now, keep in mind, it did take me a while to actually learn how to use this weapon. Now, when I say learn how to use this weapon, you got to remember one thing. I used to be a console player, and now I'm on PC, so things are a little bit more different. And a lot of people aren't aware of this, but there is 3 different firing modes for this weapon. As soon as when you spawn in with the weapon, no matter what you do, it's always going to be on its single round mechanism on the rifle. So you have to use V on your keyboard to select, 2-round burst or automatic. Now, I know you might think that's a noobish thing to say, but I know with the Humble Bundle being released this week, I figured I'd mention it in my commentary. Also, I'm not even going to lie. I found that the AN94 was a very difficult assault rifle to get used to, because on console, I completely ignored it, and I had to turn to Twitter and ask some of my followers, what am I missing here? What do I need to do? And then Ryan, aka Ghost of Sparta, said, yeah, try sitting back a little bit and picking out your targets that you know are going to result in a kill. Now, a lot of you may know that I've been doing this weapon series for quite a long time now, and I've been using a lot of different weapons that you guys have suggested, which is great. I love it. This weapon here has given me the most trouble of having to adapt and overcome. Now, I really needed to sit down and reevaluate myself as a player because I felt like I was playing like shit all week. And, with the Humble Bundle being out, people are like, oh, this is great, there's noobs everywhere, and I didn't feel the same. Using the AN94, I was struggling. But after hearing Ghost of Sparta's tweet, I basically took it into consideration and was like, okay, I can't use this rifle in close quarters. Now, I'm not saying that it can't be used in close quarters, I'm just saying that personally it doesn't suit me using it that way. So I had to kind of step back a bit and just start engaging targets about 25 meters out, and I started to see that the rifle was absolutely a beast. So at the end of the week, I've came to the conclusion of giving the AN94 a rating of 3.5 cookies out of 5. Now, the reason why I've given it 3.5 cookies out of 5 is just simply because I didn't enjoy using the weapon that much. I'm not hating on the weapon at all. I think it's a great weapon to use, but in a week time frame, I don't think it gives me the great understanding and a true feel of how the weapon can perform. Now that you've heard my opinions on the AN94, please leave a comment below stating what you guys think of the weapon, and maybe you agree with me, maybe you disagree, I don't know. But that's the beautiful thing about Weapon Strip. It gets people's opinions and comments flowing on my channel, and that's what I really love to see. And also make sure to leave a comment below with the weapon you want me to try out next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Weapon Strip, but before I leave today, I want to let you guys know that the first episode of the new series that myself and Kinetic are hosting, it's called Live Fire, has been recorded, and I just need to edit it. So it's either going to be up on my channel this week, and each other episode is going to be on the other person's channel to get the fewer viewers involved on both sides of the spectrum. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And once again, I'm Tazzy Cookie, and I'm signing out.